your inner being channel.
So as you know, I am a mindfulness teacher. I practice mindfulness. I do meditation, and then I have a strong connection with all things. And that connection has built my love for being outdoors and being in the woods and being in nature.
One time, long ago, I was meditating and I asked myself, could I survive out here in nature? Could I do it? And I couldn't. And so I sought out to learn skills in order to survive in the wilderness without all the modern tools.
That has brought me into a deeper level of understanding of preparedness. So that's where it all came from, where I started to develop some skills to learn how to make clothing and make leather work. And I'd love to share with you some of the things that I've made over the years. So some of the things you can actually see here in this room. So I have up here, I have two drums that I made. Those are actually handmade from scratch. The frame I made and the drum itself from the leather hide with fur on it. So I started right from scratch, right from the hide of the animal. So over here I have a moose, and over here I have a deer. And so that was really where it all began. So this shirt here is one of the projects that I learned earlier on. It's not, I didn't make the full shirt, but I took an old shirt and I refurbished it into something more of a Viking-like. So over here, yeah, you know, I just thought that was pretty cool. It's very Viking-like. So let's go see some of the other stuff. I'll show you my work area, and then I'll show you some of the other things that I made.
Okay, we're going to start off with the most comfortable pair of pants I've ever put on. This style mimics the fisherman style pants, a samurai kind of inspiration in there, and they have these flares on the side. I was even able to put in some pockets, which I was pretty happy about. I could stick things in. This black pair here happens to be the best one I've done. It's the best quality that I've created. My sewing has improved a lot, and it's kind of elegant. This is a multifunctional cloth. You can use it as a bit of a skirt. You can use it to overlay on top of your clothing. You can use it to sit down on. You can use it as a hood. Here is my leatherwork. It's my watch, and I started off with a very plain, boring watch, and I decided to jazz it up with studs and all kinds of leather. It turned out really nice. I wear it all the time. Here's my axe, and the axe is well used, so my handle is wearing off. And at the top here, you'll see that I've created a sheath to protect myself from harm. And yes, my axe totally needs to be cleaned off and sharpened, but it's well used. I really enjoyed doing this project. It was a good thing to do, and you can see how it just kind of clips back on really easy. Next are my beads. I never leave home without them. People recognize me out in the streets where I live just by my beads. Everyone's always asking me about them, and this one here I really like. It's kind of unique. Look here. It has all the planets of our solar system, including the sun, and in order. This is my knife that I did the handle for, and the handle was really slippery. I didn't like it, so I again jazzed it up and made a sheath for it. You'll notice that all my leather work is hand sewn. Slips in there pretty easy, snaps into place. All right, so I have this refurbished purse here. I didn't make the whole purse, but it started off with something that was not too desirable at all, and we turned it into a bit of a Rob style. Look at this thing. It's I did a lot of work to it just to refurbish it. This handle is something that I really like. It's the kind of the strap is something that I really like. I like to do this kind of style on the strap. Now this is another bracelet. Yes, it just wraps around really easy, and it's fits perfectly. This is a nice little accessory. It's again a bit of Celtic inspiration, and they just snap on, and it's a finger attaches to a ring, which is also leather. I got two, one for each hand. Now, when you wear them out all together, you get kind of something that looks like this. My gauntlets, which are also kind of inspired again by a samurai influence. They are nice. It's got a soft inside, and they're really easy to put on again. They just snap together. And one of the things that I like about these is that they're rock hard, really solid. Bam. Here's my leash for my dog. And I'll show you the handle, and it's got a clip at the end of it so that you can unclip that and you can change the length. And now you can wrap that around a tree or a pole, and then if you take that clip and unclip it, you can bring it to the end, and you can turn this 6-foot leash into a 3-foot leash. This is my mask. Due to the global pandemic, COVID-19, I decided to make my own mask here, and again, I'm well known around my town, around my city, for wearing this. If I'm not wearing it, because I have multiple masks, if I'm not wearing this particular one, people are asking me about it. Where is that mask of yours? And my satchel here. I've had this satchel for a couple of years, and has held together pretty nicely. It has some cool features here. So there's a small little pocket in the front. I wish that pocket was a little bit bigger. It's kind of small. And just remember, this bag here completely is, again, hand sewn. So I didn't even know how to use a sewing machine at this time. And inside, you see here, I have my wallet, a pen. I have my cell phone, which I will show you in a moment. And inside, if you're interested, I carry around a compass for various reasons. I also have my car keys. I also have some headphones for listening on my cell phone. And I also have a multi-tool. And here's my phone. It's all leather, full of studs. And again, hand stitched everywhere. And there is this little pocket right here at the front where you can stick your debit card, credit card, anything you want. And we turn it on. Now, there is this thing that I wanted to show you that I kind of came up with on my own. If I take this little clip and I bring it over to the front, then now I can hang it. I can hang it on a tree or tree branch so that I can videotape myself doing stuff out in the woods. Here is my first successful attempt at doing a glove. It's a soft cotton glove. And when you mix it in with a driver's glove, you get a bit of a different effect, a little bit more of a darker theme. Putting it together, when you wear the soft gloves on their own, you get a nice, elegant look, depending on your attire. And by adding that glove to it, the driver's glove, you get, again, that bit of a darker theme to it. All right, here's my wizard staff. It was taken from the woods. This is all natural. I just fixed things up a little bit, and I ended up putting some crystals at the top. And I love how that one shimmers through the light there. That's really cool. And I do have a walking stick in case I wanted to use one. It's got influences from all kinds of cultures. You can use it as a weapon if you needed to. And if I don't want to carry it around in my hands, I could just wrap it around my shoulder like that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this today. It feels really good to be able to share this with you. It's artistic medium, to be able to just create things and then
show it. These are all things that I was inspired to create using my imagination. I'll tell you, I had no idea what I was doing at the beginning when I first started this stuff. I'm still at no point am I an expert at creating things with leather or fashion and stuff, but I do know what I'm doing now. At least I can still play and have fun and do a few more projects. I have all kinds of things in my head that I want to do still. So I look forward to doing them. And listen, I hope you found some inspiration in all this. If you are like me and you want to just be creative and do stuff. And going back to the beginning, where this is my connection with my reality, my life, understanding the world. I have a huge appreciation for where all this stuff originates from and the connection with it all. Now I have a connection with how to survive in nature. And I also have a connection with creating, and I also have a connection with my creativity. I have a connection with all of you. For all of you who join me and check out what I'm doing, it is a connection, and it's something that I truly appreciate. Thank you so much, everyone. And until next time, enjoy life. Take care, and I wish you well.
Thank you for watching.